But the reason it's top of mind for me, and I know you have a whole show set up here, but I was reading about this just before I came over here, and how they're treating it in academia. So it's become a huge problem already.
Yeah, writing essays.
Been here for 5 minutes, and sort of in the U.S., Canada, well, wherever anybody's using it, these groups are struggling. These academic institutions are struggling to adjust to this existing, because it's not like you're just, well, it's not even necessarily plagiarism, Will. Right? It's not somebody else's work. It's something else's work. But at the same time, what does the future look like for us? Are we more... It's like the calculator. It's like the language version of the calculator, and obviously extremely more advanced. Is it a tool we learn to live alongside with, or is it a thing that has to be shunned? Well, in some cases, it depends. It seems to depend on the type of school. So this article is U.S. schools struggle to adapt as students use ChatGPT AI tool to cheat schoolwork. Well, they're using the word cheat. And that's the right one that you just found. They're using the word cheat, but others seem to disagree. And they're also using the word plagiarize. Northern Michigan University philosophy professor Anthony Aumann is one of many professors who have modified their essay writing requirements for their classes, requiring students to write first drafts in the classroom and later drafts with explanations of each revision. Like, we're going to be writing...
That's even more work.
We're going to be writing essays about our essays. We're going to have ChatGPT writing an essay about how we just wrote our essay.
Yeah.
That's the levels to it. But they're not the only ones. There are others that have banned the tool from school Wi-Fi networks and devices. They're saying can't use it at all. Public school systems in New York City and Seattle have banned it. And then you have the higher education institutions and universities that can't really do that, because there's a certain amount of freedom the user has when it comes to doing their own research, crafting their thing. What they call academic freedom. And it's like, I mean, listen, you cite sources. You have sources when you write something. You cite those sources.
Just chat GPT.
Well, what if, but like, what if, is there an amount of AI intervention that we all determine is okay? If it's 10%, 30%, like whatever it is wrapped around your own insights, it all gets very complicated. But it's not just academia. This obviously, like I mentioned earlier, has implications all over the place. We're going to have to figure out our rules around it. We still want people to learn and think and question and so forth. But if you're preparing people for a future in which our interactions with AI are frequent, in which from moment to moment we're expected to work with tools like this, then education at some point has to be a reflection of that eventual future that we're preparing people for. So you can't just pull it from the networks completely and block it completely. It may be a reality for some. You know what I'm saying?